Have you ever had a colleague who's gotten really emotional? Could be really sad, really angry, really anxious. I don't mean mental health level emotional. No, I just mean normal expression of feelings and emotions. It's actually quite healthy for people to have outbursts of anger and outbursts of being upset sometimes. But it's not always very helpful. It doesn't help us move into a more solution-focused attitude and approach. So I thought I'd give you a really quick, simple tip, which is very, very easy, which is going to help you, at the very least, avoid making these situations worse and hopefully make them a lot better. It's a technique I learned when I was doing neuro-linguistic programming, which I'm not a huge fan of, but this was really useful. And it's actually not an NLP technique, this. I've heard this referred to by many non-NLP practitioners. Some people call it pacing and leading. Some call it mirroring and matching. I've heard it called reflect and diminish. The basic idea is when you're faced with someone's outburst of emotions, you must avoid disagreeing with the emotions. So if they come in really angry, avoid saying, calm down, will you? If they're really sad or upset or crying even, avoid saying things like, pull yourself together, get a grip, it's not that bad. Because what you're doing there is you are disagreeing and invalidating how they feel. And what's the result of that? Well, just makes them feel even worse, makes them angrier, makes them more upset, makes them harder for you to deal with. So what we want to do is mirror back those emotions. What we often call reflect the emotions back at the other person, but slightly diminish them. We're going to mirror them back, but in a slightly weaker way. And hopefully what's going to happen is that we will be able to lead them into a more useful, proactive, constructive way of thinking. So if they come in really angry, so, oh, God damn it, I can't believe it, the supplier is going to deliver the materials late, something like that. You would respond with, really? Oh, that's really bad news. You wouldn't say, it's fine, we'll cope with it. Don't say that. Say, oh, really? They could deliver? This is like the third time. This is not acceptable. You are validating how they feel. You are agreeing that the way they feel is normal and appropriate. This helps them feel understood. This helps you build rapport and trust, and it helps maintain your relationship. Then what you want to do is diminish your emotion a bit and start to ask questions which make them focus on solutions. So you could say, okay, what are we going to have to do to sort this out in the short term? Just ask a question. What help do you need from me to help you fix this in the short term? So once you've agreed that their reaction is appropriate, you then start to ask questions about what help do you need? What shall we do? What do you want me to do? What can we do to prevent this situation from ever happening again? And then focus on the actions that you are going to take. So there we are, quick and simple tip. Mirror their emotions back at them, start to diminish them slightly, and then ask some kind of forward-facing, solution-based question. Anyway, there we are. Hope that's useful for you. Have a happy week.